Well, Daz, these two teams are going to have one tall order trying to top what we just saw between NRG and Optic. But we start over here on Manfield Night, another very point-worthy match in the race for Rotterdam.
Yeah, that being said, though, I'm expecting a lot out of both of these teams. Version1 trying to get back to, I'd say, being a team that we saw at the World Championship, finishing into that top 8 spot, improving off of that. Meanwhile, Furia have been surging, again, trying to prove that the move to North America was the right choice. And another top 4 finish from them would also help here as well. So a lot to play for. This is going to be a very physical and very aerial battle between these two.
And probably very high scoring. This is the second and third highest scoring offenses in the North American Fall Cup. And it's Calm getting the opening goal for V1.
Look at this, Calm just sneaking in, sees Torment. It's a great touch from Torment to get past 2 there. And all Calm has to do is do a good 50. Torment, though, with the heavy lifting, sets up Calm for that goal.
It took just over 30 seconds of pressure. And it's V1 first. Here goes Torment. A lot of space until he finds Yan in his face. And now Card with Kaio waiting for a play, and Calm should have this. But Kaio there to challenge, and I think you're going to see something very, very different from what we saw in the previous series, Daz, because both these teams, they will play hyper-aggressive, and I mean, I don't think they really get worried if they concede a goal. Their goal is to just outscore the opposition rather than try and keep them off the board.
Exactly. Again, applying that pressure, getting physical, playing those 50s up in front is going to be huge here. But you got to stop that man as well, too. I mean, eyes are going to be on beast mode, of course. And on the other side of Furia, you're going to see Yan. But the Desk made a good point. Card has been stepping up as well for Furia. He's been helping out in a lot of situations, just leveling up on that mechanic front. What will V1 do in order to combat that?
Calm with Card shadowing him deep into the corner. It's all the way out to beast mode. Been mostly Version1 so far, but here's Yan. Boy, he's an equalizer. He doesn't have one this time. Kaio, good challenge, but there is Calm again. Around Card, right at Yan. And Kaio away from Torment, trying to throw off V1. Again, it's just been a steady dose of offense out of Version1, who I think after the Fall Open felt like they kind of left some opportunities on the table, and they certainly left some valuable RLCS points on the board, and they're looking to rectify that here in the Cup.
Both teams trying to push it to that next step. Again, that race for Rotterdam is going to continue on as the weekend does. And we've seen both these teams on the international stage. We know that they have their own claims to stake there, but it is about these head-to-head matchups that make a big difference. Furia have been trying to get into the offensive front, but the demos from Version1 have been so important in shutting down that offense. Calm has been a menace this game.
We're kind of starting to see maybe the old school Calm, who I don't know if he necessarily struck fear into the hearts of opponents, but he certainly made them look over their shoulder constantly as Beast Mode throws one forward. Card's got control to the backboard. Only gives you an extra aspect of the game to worry about when you've got Calm hunting for demos. He's got one there on Kaio. Oh, and it's just cycling through. Everybody's got to jump so early. Nobody home. Beast Mode makes it 2-0.
This is all, I mean, it's again, Calm here. He gets the bump on Card, messing up the aerial. He already got the demo on Kaio. Yan's last back, and it's just a free look for Beast Mode. Plays it right over the Furia superstar. And V1 now, a 2-goal lead. I mean, Calm's been involved of all of these plays, and like I said, he's been a big proponent in slowing down Furia in this match opener.
Kaio shot here, denied by Torment right on the goal line. Calm with that. With his first goal, by the way, goes ahead of Torment for the team lead in goals in this tournament. They're both sitting on 17 apiece. All 3 players have double digits now, with Beast Mode scoring his 13th. Nobody has more than 9 for Furia. Beast Mode through the air, and Yan is right there. Of course, Furia only playing 3 rounds of Swiss. Version1 having to go the distance. They survived that Swiss chaos. Yan, open net. Finally, the way is clear, and Yan scores.
The last goal, Beast Mode went over Yan. This goal, Yan goes under Beast Mode, baits them out for that high play, and the net is wide open. Yan's not taking that 50 at all. He sees that lane, and he's gonna slot it in less than a minute, and a 1-goal difference here between Furia and V1.
We're seeing goals scored in bunches today. Not this time. Beast Mode coming to the rescue. Calm was there as well. Yan sails one high. There's another demolition. Now Furia giving Version 1 a dose of their own medicine. As Yan indirect back towards the net, and Torment not bothered by it at all. Kaio's got to slow things down, and Calm not willing to afford him that time and space. Yan after the demo by Card. Met by Beast Mode as we go inside 30.
Still a chance here. Kaio launches a double. No, Calm is able to clear that out. And yeah, going back, looking for boost, but he has to get through this V1 team that can make defensive stands. This ball played out. Beast Mode, a beautiful cut there. Furia is still trying to find a way out. Yan, not the best touch, gives it to Kaio. Does get that mid boost. Beast Mode trying to stop the play. Yan comes in to get involved. Card able to play this high. Beast Mode will let it hit the ground, and V1 take game 1.
Just another 1-goal game in North America. The field is that tight as V1 holds off Furia. They get those early goals out of Calm and Beast Mode. And how about, Calm made it very clear what V1's intentions were from the very beginning. They're going to be hard-nosed, physical, always in your face, always giving you something extra to think about while you're trying to clear the ball away and figure out where the ball is headed after that. And you still got Calm bullying everybody around. Furia now know what they have in store for them over the next potentially 6 games.
Exactly, and now it's going to be up to Furia to be able to make those adjustments, because at V1, they're going to keep trying to break down that defense, and if Calm is able to get as successful as he has been on the demo game, because it has been kind of a race there between the two in matching those demo totals, Calm has just been faster and more efficient up the field, and Furia are going to have to adapt to that, otherwise it could get out of hand.
Beast Mode will collect this and give Calm all the time he needs to get set up. Kaio was just waiting for him to come to ground before blowing him up. And Yan all the way across. Torment waiting for him, and this goes where nobody's waiting. And Beast Mode's got a full tank of boost to try and play this away from Kaio. Instead, it's Calm. And Yan right at Kaio as teams kind of play tic-tac-toe all over the field. Kaio's shot sent away by Beast Mode, and we're off and running on Aquadome.
Ooh, good pinch there from Beast Mode to gain some space. Tried to get that read on that back wall touch. And look, Calm, Beast Mode both going for the ball here. Torment last bag, but not really much needed for him to be able to buy time because Furia is slow to get on that counter. There wasn't really a counter in general, but oh, here comes Beast Mode trying to get it through! The Beast punches through Furia!
Beast Mode really is that guy around Yan and then through Card. Version 1 scores first again. What more does Beast Mode have up his sleeve? Got this ball around the corner, and I wonder just when we'll see the floodgates open here for Furia. Kaio got this one through, and how did that stay out? Are you kidding me?
Beast Mode gets back in time. That was absolutely unbelievable. In order for him to be able to make that stop.
What in the world is happening here? Okay, Version 1. They look so brilliant in one instance, suspect in the next, but they've still got a 1-0 lead. But man, remember that save by Beast Mode in the story of not just this series, but this whole tournament and maybe the fall split. Yan trying to go through Calm, not happening. And Torment has Beast Mode on the outlet. 2 minutes gone by nearly. Beast Mode looking for another, and this time Card's in the way.
Yeah, trying to force that through. Does find the read. Follow up, Kaio. Oh no, it's off the crossbar. Card will look for the follow up to keep this one in play. but Furia have to get back soon. You can see V1 on the push, but they're slowing things down here a little bit.
Furia, their story so far of this entire fall split has been missed opportunities. Coming oh so close. Card just got a piece of that. Calm could not, and then Card shuts down Torment's rebound effort as Beast Mode drilling through to the corner. Calm now against Card. That's a good clear, but not out of harm's way just yet. Finally, at least able to breach midfield. Card and Kaio working in tandem, and another off the crossbar.
Oh my
and
goodness.
again, and again, and again. Unbelievable.
The crossbar's got more saves than version 1 this game. Furia, if the net was just an inch higher, they'd be up 3-1 by now. But that is not the case. Yan will try to play it low, but hits it straight into Calm. Ball will be cleared in midfield, and Furia cannot buy a goal so far in game 2.
Furia would be the best team in the world if the net was a couple pixels wider. Here's Beast Mode. Right at Yan, and he's through. Calm and Beast Mode. All the boost in the world. And it's Card to send one away. Furia's got to be very, very careful now with V1 trying to starve them out. That one spawns, fortunately, for Card to take, and Kaio's shot is denied by Calm. Beast Mode crisscrossing there as well, but not a fatal double commit by any standards. That goes from Kaio right out to Beast Mode, and Yan forced to make a save. Yan has been forced to play at the back for so long as he gets tied up there with Beast Mode. And Calm's gonna have all day to play this out, and he kind of let that one get away.
And look at that, Beast Mode. I mean, I feel like you talked about it, right? They get tied up. Beast Mode is keeping an extra eye on Yan. You saw again that midfield play. Beast Mode is going to go in. He goes for that fake challenge there, forcing Yan to go to a tough spot, playing the ball off the ceiling. That's very uncomfortable for Yan. And that's the whole point, is to be able to make him uncomfortable, not let him get too much space on the ball.
Torment met by Card, trying to double that down the field. 30 seconds remain. Again, that felt like it's gone by in the flash. Yan got the flip reset, but he also got Beast Mode in his way. Calm and Beast Mode, though, both going for that same corner boost. Could be trouble, though Kaio pinched one across a little too strong, and Card could not catch up. Now it's Yan who has that go by him. Kaio knocked out of the way by Calm, and Card had to go through Calm just to get a touch, and it doesn't matter. Yan just watches this go in like a center fielder watching Aaron Judge send another 1 yard.
And look at that, again, Calm, and so has the rest of version 1, just been annoying for Furia. Constantly in their way, constantly just making things just so awkward for them. Beast Mode picks the pockets of the defense. 2 goals for him this game. He may be looking for a third. He tried to line it up, but this one will end up hitting the ground. And version 1, back-to-back games for them.
I'm thinking a timeout has to be coming out from Furia. They've got to figure out how to slow down version 1. I mean, we were talking about this with Optic and trying to slow down Justin in the previous series. And indeed, Kaio has requested a timeout for Furia. And not a moment too soon, I would say, Daz, because this is clearly not what Furia expected out of version 1. A very physical presence, but also Furia, the frustration has to be mounting, right? I mean, you know, these are all professionals. They are sturdy mentally like a rock, but they've had so many shots that on any other day, Daz, would be in the net. And now they've just been left with 1 goal through 2 games.
Yeah, they had a lot of shots, and V1 did a good job of getting those saves naturally, right? This team definitely can lock down on defense. They sat there with 8 saves that game. But the other issue is when Furia had some more open nets than others, their shots were just straight off the crossbar. And that was the biggest thing for them. I mean, when you have so many unsuccessful drives, that could also start to kind of get into your head there as well. And you can see them, again, just taking some time to talk things over, because this is going to be a big game 3 here. V1 has, they just have everything kind of figured out here for Furia. And this is a team that constantly communicates, constantly is trying to figure out how to bring themselves to the next level. They're even taking this time out to talk things over to make sure that everything works for them.
Version 1, as we have loaded into our 3rd map. Of course, we're waiting for the timeout to play itself out. V1 all ready to jump in like, all right, let's go. What's this timeout business? They've got to wait just a little while longer, give Furia this extra 60 seconds or so to regroup. And, I mean, there's not a whole lot of talking going on there. There's maybe a lot of reflection on this Furia squad as they, again, try to solve the puzzle that is that man right there. Beast mode, kind of the silent assassin who's got 3 of Version 1's 4 goals.
Bro?
I know, it's just incredible. I mean, how much of a difference has he made, right? He's scored 3. He's made 2 or 3 incredible saves. I mean, he's probably been about a 7-goal difference in this series, it feels like.
Yeah, he has. I mean, especially in that game, too. It was all beast mode all the time. And that is not to take away from Calm and Torment because they had a hand here. And I think that's something that we even ended up talking about before going into today when we looked at the matchup stacks, was that V1, whenever the pressure is not on beast mode to perform and the team is working cohesively as a unit, that's when he actually plays the best because he doesn't feel like he needs to have these flashy style plays in order to score. But here he goes again, almost able to find that read. Yan is able to get that stop.
See if Furia's fortunes have changed it all now with the ball right at center field. And it's Yan chasing this down. Beast mode just a little bit quicker. That's kind of been the theme here, too. We've seen Yan beaten to a lot of these challenges, uncharacteristically so. Torment, his whole day to play this ball, and he'll just be in Yan's way. We haven't said Torment's name a whole lot. He came in with 17 goals to tie for the team lead with Calm in this event. Kaio chasing down Calm, and finally Yan will score. This time the net not too thin for Furia.
I mean, yeah, you get that double commit. It's a great chance for Kaio. Follows it up. And Calm just stuck in no man's land. Lower left corner for Yan on the placement. Furia able to strike first as they come off the timeout, getting a little bit successful in their offensive drives.
Furia's got its first lead, and they expand on it. Beast mode sends Kaio out of the zone. They have to kind of disperse. Kaio fielding that one from Calm and doing well to get around Calm and Torment. Again, he's got Card to his right. This will come out of the corner for Card. Can he do anything with Kaio? Calm's trying to chase Kaio away, and Beast Mode's got to boost down to this. He just got a piece, and it's enough to force that off the post.
Still Kaio staying on top of the ball. They don't want to give up this offensive pressure. Beast Mode will take it. Sticks to the skies. Yan, clear. Makes an early challenge. And it feels like both of them understand their assignment for this particular game is Beast
Oh my God, he did it again.
Save.
That is unreal. Beast Mode's on another level right now, and that should be terrifying for everybody, not the least of which, potentially their semifinal opponents in NRG tomorrow. Yan will have this in the corner. Got Kaio ahead, and the shot right down the middle, and who else but Beast Mode to make the save again.
Strong clear. What a read. Oh my goodness. Card hit that with a lot of speed. Beast Mode. They unleashed the beast. That's for sure. I'm saying that. And right now, Version 1 are still down in this game. We're halfway through. And Furia have been able to maintain their lead. But the way V1 are starting to ramp up, you wonder if that's going to change.
Calm again trying to chase down Kaio way ahead of the play as it comes back into the V1 half of the field. And it's Calm who kind of changed it up just a little bit to get around Yan. Torment chasing Card, he got him. Beast Mode's got to collect this, but he won't have any kind of a shot, at least not immediately. Won't put anything out of his reach at this point though. As Card will have one away, it's Yan. Hard to the backboard and couldn't get the second touch, and back to the Fury half it goes. And Torment trying to pester Card, give it away, and Yan makes the save. Beast Mode-esque to keep Furia in front.
Version 1 fighting here. They're looking for a way past Furia, and they've been very methodical on the drives. Torment flip reset past one. Card. Actually, Beast Mode got a piece of that, so Card has to pick this up again. Gonna leave it for Yan, keep the corner boost. Yan over to midfield, but Kaio has to chase this one down. Beast Mode dodging the demo. Able to get that ball back into the midfield. It's been a fight for possession here in game 3. Furia trying to extend their lead. V1 looking for that shot opportunity to get through, but they got to stop this play. 50 on the goal line. Torment able to clean it up.
Beast mode again, the initial stop. Everything he touches turns to gold. Beast mode indirect, Calm racing forward. He won't get there in time as Card forces that to the corner, but another demolition from Calm. And Card out to the wing where Kaio has all day to boom it away, and everybody can reset now for Furia. It's Beast mode, leaving that for Torment. Loose in front, Beast mode there just ahead of Yan, denying what would have been a wide open opportunity. Kaio now wasting time trying to get by Torment. Card shot, saved by Beast mode, and more importantly, not in a scoring position for Yan on the rebound.
Beast mode with that clear out. V1, even though they've been ramping up, they haven't set up too many goal scoring opportunities. They still only have one shot this game, despite how fast they've been playing. 20 seconds left, and they got to change that soon. Otherwise, Furia gonna get this game 3, and they are keeping this ball in the blue half as long as possible.
Calm to set up Beast mode, and Yan's in the way. Final 8 seconds. It's Torment. Needs a big one downfield. Beast mode couldn't get the redirect. Yan will bring it to ground, and Furia get one on the board.
Furia get that game, and it was not easy. I'll say that much, but you look at the numbers here, and it does tell a bit of a story. Version 1, even though they had that big battle there for midfield control, they weren't able to set up too many scoring chances. And Furia, on the other hand, they continued to apply that pressure until the clock hit 0. Look at when they scored, 4 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock. And even though after getting that goal, still remaining composed, still remaining locked in, because they know they got a journey in order to get back in the series.
Yeah, they know they've got a long road ahead of them here, but that is as good as it could get probably for Furia there. They finally exercise their crossbar and post demons, and they get one on the board, and they, more importantly, they didn't let Beast mode just almost single-handedly win the game, which has got to be an even bigger dub for Furia now. As we go now to Utopia, Game 4, chance to tie up the series now for the former Kings of South America. We're underway now at Utopia Coliseum.
Underway, Torment got the flip there, used it to get a dunk. V1, after so much success, especially in Game 2, it was a quiet Game 3 for them, and it might be the same here as Yan finds the back of the net.
He just comes in from out of nowhere. He catches the entire defense off guard. That touch from Calm, not nearly what he was looking for. And Yan right there running onto it. They scored in the first minute in the last game. 19 seconds in here. Furia's on top. Version 1 getting a renewed challenge from Furia. Yan, second touch for Kaio. His shot's on, and Calm in Beast mode almost joined at the hip there to make the save. Torment left on the ground. He's in no man's land as Yan comes through again.
He comes through like a superhero ready to save the day. Look how quick he is to the ball. Torment didn't stand a chance, and Khan could only try to rush back there. Yan has come alive here as Furia are trying to tie this series up.
One of the more prolific defenders we've ever seen in the RLCS all time, and all he could do is just watch it. It's Calm against Kaio. Version 1 kind of wondering what's gone wrong all of a sudden. There's Beast mode after Calm takes out Yan.
They've been, but they haven't broken, Stacks. Mistouch from Card. Demo on the play. 1-2 toodaloo. And Beast mode will put it in the back of the net. 4 minutes, 9 seconds left. We've gotten 3 goals in the first minute of this game. V1 said, we're not letting this one get out of hand just yet.
Well, this has been a first minute to remember. What are the other 4 going to have in store for us? Calm gets around Kaio. Can he get around Yan too? No, it's right there for Card. Yan is there, but not in the shot. And Torment will collect this and buy his teammates time to get set up. Beast mode running forward. Calm waiting at the back. And I think Calm might have been expecting Beast mode to jump in there. He's a little awkward right now for Version 1 defensively at midfield, but one constant, they are going for demo after demo after demo. I think they realized that G2 had some success against Furia during the Swiss when they did go heavy for demos, but Kaio almost lined up one there.
That one was very close. He was just off on the read there. But you're starting to see Furia get a little bit more comfortable. They're using the air well, and those mechanics have gotten past version 1. V1 able to strike, but it's been a minute since we've seen a goal here, and things look very uncomfortable for them on the defensive end at the moment.
Calm given time and space to set up beast mode, and he almost fooled the entire defense, but Furia up to the task, still holding a 1-goal lead. Jan trying to make it 2 again. This will fall towards Kaio, but Calm is there, and now beast mode takes over, one-on-one with Card. And Card very proactive there to shut down the angles.
Back pass, no, deny. Beast mode takes that one, gets a bump. Calm will try to fake that player, was just a little slow to it, and yeah, with the clear. Meanwhile, Furia, they can't keep up the offensive pace. They're busy bumping to each other in the midfield boost. So Beast Mode will pick up this ball, gets a flick over 1, and Yan will play it to the side. Card will put it back into the middle. Kaio will push that forward, and Furia will try to regain that offensive possession. Here goes Yan again, gliding up the double, but Torment knocks it away from him.
Furia starting to match the physicality of version 1 as well, as Jan settling in at the back again. Kind of this theme we've seen with teams lately, where they kind of put their mechanical juggernaut at the back and just let him create from the back line, because he's got a better view of the field perhaps, as Beast Mode has 1 touch but not a second to get around Kaio. And Calm trying to go underneath Yan. He's at least around him. Wave dash to go after Card, and Torment finally shut down by Kaio at the end.
V1 fighting and using that physicality to really try to throw Furia off. Demo's coming through, a lot more bumps than we've normally seen. Chance here for Torment. There's a Demo! Top right corner, V1 explode!
Torment gets his first goal of the series with a big help from Calm. Yan had it all lined up. Everybody thought Yan had it, and all of a sudden he's not there. Calm also picks up his 3rd assist of the series, and at long last, we're all tied up here in Game 4.
What a demo play. Oh, Kaio gets it back right off the kickoff. Version 1 let their foot off the gas, and it comes down to this play. Hit straight into Kaio, and Kaio puts it straight into the back of the net.
Calm was chasing Yan to that midfield boost, and he could not take him out of the play. As a result, ball ends up right in their net, and then, oh, it's no way that bounces in! It looked like the reversal of fortune as this one goes off the post, and then somehow divine intervention gives Calm a goal.
That's the right wording for that one, because that was the biggest clown fiesta I've ever seen in a goal line. But hey, if you're V1, you'll take it. Card trying to get that equalization. Flip preset from Card. King Card takes the lead for Furia.
Remember when I said this would be a high-scoring series? Here we go. What the heck is defense? 4-3 now to Furia, with still 1:02 minutes to go. So that's probably enough time for what, 5 more goals here between these two? Good grief. Demo right after the kickoff as Kaio's taken out. Calm up to the heavens, and Torment right there couldn't take it away from Kaio. All right, things have settled down now. We've got about 10 seconds without a goal here as we round out Game 4.
Chance though, V1 looking for a way through. Card with the save out. Yeah, plays that in the open space. It's a good clear. Kaio though, another open net, another goal for Kaio. The grand one increases Furia's lead by 2.
Torment, I don't think he wanted that one to catch the ceiling, and Calm was waiting for it to come down, and Kaio over top of him. Press X to jump. 5-3. Furia trying to tie up the series after a Wild West shootout here on Utopia.
The way this momentum has shifted is like...
What a pass!
Oh my goodness! It just keeps shifting back and forth. V1 now with the strike. You see Torment pass up front. Come straight to the middle. You said it. What a pass and what a goal. It's a 1-goal game. They are playing this down to the last second stacks.
Down to 27 seconds now as Calm picks up a playmaker. Over to Torment, looking for a fourth assist, but Kaio there for the save. Beast mode, a little too strong for Calm. Torment's there, and that goes harmlessly out to the corner. V1 had it all set up. They had the triangle in front, but it wasn't good enough as Beast mode can't hit Calm cleanly. Lob up there for Card, trying to burn away the final 3 seconds. This is bouncing perilously close to the net. Calm will at least keep possession. Beast mode, slowing it down. Oh, down to the ground, and that's it. Furia wins as wild a game as you're going to see here in the Fall Cup.
My goodness, that game went every sort of direction. 9 goals. We saw 3 in the first minute. Absolutely electric performance, but you gotta think that too, this one, I mean, went so many different ways. Version 1 take a timeout here as, like we said, Furia tie up the series. V1 have to be able to find a way to combat back, because even though that was an offensive masterclass, the defense was pretty non-existent this game.
I'm glad V1 called a timeout, because if they didn't, I was going to. Oh my gosh. And with that, both teams are out of timeouts. 4 games into this series. Version 1 takes the first 2, and then Furia, the last 2. 1-0 and 5-4. Feast and famine. There were 6 goals between these two teams in the first 3 games, and then they combine for 9 in that game alone, as things have come alive now for Furia. Version 1 unable to keep pace with them, and it's a different look now for those boys right there. This is not the walk in the park that they expected it might be after 2 games. And Furia, I think that's Yan smiling. I think.
Well, I'm sure that they're definitely feeling good, right? Especially after coming out of, remember, they took the tactical timeout going into game 3. They went 2 back-to-back, and they were able to manage a game that was all over the place. I mean, you could, everybody was, they threw the whole house in the kitchen sink at them. And Furia was able to weather the storm here. V1 now having to figure things out, talk things through, which is something that that team does very well. Taking this extra moment here is going to be, I think, very effective for them. As we take a look at the replay, I mean, goal after goal. Pick your highlight package. We have enough for almost a top 10.
Oh, I know, right? If we watched every single goal from that series, we'd extend the show by about half an hour. Here we go, though. Wasteland, Game 5. The timeout has just about expired, and Version 1, Furia, trying to follow up what was a brilliant opening series here in the top 8. Well, they are doing a fine job at that. 2 for V1 to start the series. Furia roars back with a pair of their own. Let's break a 2-all tie now on Wasteland with Beast Mode trying to threaten Kaio. Off the backboard for Calm, but a little too close, and Kaio has it all the way. But Version 1 trying to get back to their roots here at the start of the series, trying to apply that pressure and not let Furia breathe.
And this one comes down to it. There are so much going into these players. You see Beast Mode going in to take that one. Again, just that mental battle to try to figure out and break apart your opponent that is mechanical, that is fast, that is bringing the demos through. I said all that, you don't even know which team I'm talking about, because both of them can do that.
I just assume you're talking about NRG. Here goes Beast Mode. He kind of gave that one away to Yan. And the first minute goes by, and I gotta say, kind of a boring first minute. After we go 9 goals in the last game, we take a timeout, and the wind has completely come out of the sails here. Beast Mode trying to extend the highlight reel, and Yan's right there in his way.
Yan does pick up that mid boost, stays on top of the ball. Here's Kaio. Light touch, looking for Card in the midfield. The King and the Beast meet in the corner. The Beast Mode takes this ball and gets a big dunk win. And Card has to play it off his own back wall. Torment looking for a demo. Ow, he does take some boost out there, though, from the side of Furia. And Calm, with that clear, puts it in open space. It definitely has been a quieter game here. Again, whoever wins this one puts the series on match point. Who's going to be able to make that stride? Kaio tried, was denied. Again, version 1 holding off on the defense.
Every touch so critically important now as this one goes all the way back to the Furia half of the field. Both teams tied in the standings in the race for those 5 major spots at Rotterdam. Yan needs a second touch. He's not going to have it. His Torment will take that away, and Beast Mode will start the counterattack now for version 1. Again, we're going to be looking back at so many critical moments in this one series when we finally have our 5 teams in December. This is bounce out of the corner. Kaio's there, free reign, and Torment with the save.
Good save there. I was really curious to see whether Torment can make that recovery, get there in time, and he does. And Kaio, also the shooting has been on point. That was straight at the top left corner. I mean, when you put on 4 or 5 goals in a game, you know, that game 2 where it was crossbar central becomes a distant memory. As Furia are looking for, again, the back of the V1 net. 2 minutes remaining in game 5, and no one has broken. 3 shots for both teams here as they have been matching each other pound for pound, fight for fight.
Oh, Kaio couldn't line up a second touch, but this gets around Beast Mode. Here's Yan again, and Torment spikes it away. Not out of the woods just yet, though. Beast Mode has to play around Kaio. Hard will slow it down. Yan thought about it and realized Beast Mode had him beat by a mile. So now Calm, backflip. It could be Torment's ball. Beast Mode got that demo on Yan, and that's where V1 had been successful before, taking him out of the play, but not able to press that advantage on that trip down the field. Yan will have one all the way across where Torment's waiting. And Card chases him down. Seeing Furia being a little more hyper-aggressive again, and that has paid dividends in the later half of this series.
Approaching the final minute, and the stalemate continues to get tenser. Here's Beast Mode. Flip reset. No, he doesn't have it. Or if he does, he didn't use it. Torment plays it across. Calm slows down the ball, but not without being challenged. Beast Mode looking for that back wall. Again, will be able to get that save out. And the clear comes through. Kaio now pushing this into space. Card and Torment match there, but Torment with a clean challenge win.
Calm and Beast Mode both burning a little bit of boost to go after that. It was Beast Mode's all the way. So Calm got to reset with whatever little he can gather, and he does make the save with Yan dancing through the air. This is still dangerous in front, and Torment had to just pop it up. It's still dangerous.
Whoa.
Here comes Yan, double tap, and the lead.
There goes Yan, free reign, and this is something you never want to see, no matter who you are. If you're going up against Furia, free double, it's automatic. 14 seconds left, and Furia could be turning this series around and putting them on match point.
Beast Mode had designs of sending that downfield and chasing it, and Card deleted him off the field. Kaio gave that one away. Opportunity, the window's open. Beast Mode, gotta bring it back central for Torment, and Card to the rescue. The king holding the throne, and Furia has the lead.
What a turnaround here for Furia. After going down 2 games in the series, they take a timeout and they bring it all the way back. 3 straight wins, even after version 1 took a timeout in game 4. They proved unsuccessful on offense, and we are loading up Neo Tokyo now. No timeouts, no room for effort. Which of these 2 teams is going to book their trip in to the semi-finals to play NRG? That's what we're trying to figure out.
Neo Tokyo awaits after a defensive masterclass from both sides, but then they let Yan run free one more time, and there's the pop-off. There's some emotion out of Yan, and once he gets going, I kind of remember we would talk about Arsenal the same way. Even a couple of years ago, when he's going, it just feels like there's an extra player on the field. And now version 1 has to deal with a confident Yan going into game 6 with a tournament life on the line.
Yeah, confident is definitely right. I think Furia, especially like seeing how close that game was on the field, them coming out of that is going to do wonders for the momentum. Now they are in the driver's seat. We have the stage set. We have the players loaded into the lobby. The question is, as we have our second game 6 of the day, we ask once again, who is going to come out on top? Or will we see Champions Field once more?
Neo Tokyo, all the craziness that comes with it here in North America. We talked about it last series. What else do we have for an encore? What a touch to send this back to the Furia half of the field. Version 1, they've been frustrated now by Furia. Yan couldn't get a double with beast mode in the way, and Calm makes sure Card doesn't have a rebound. That leaves Kaio all alone at the back, and Calm couldn't quite get a touch there as that bounced around deep in the corner. Teams maybe throwing some jabs out early on in this game to feel each other out, figure out where their minds are at. Do we have another shootout in the cards? I think if Furia have their way, we absolutely do.
Ooh, a double commit from Furia, though, coming up a little empty. And now Beast Mode will try to go the length of the field. Gets it past, and Card has to get a save off the post there. Yan will get it past Torment, and now has Card in the midfield, but will not be able to find him. Chances there as both teams send their superstars to lead the charge forward, but alas, the defense pulls through, and we're still 0-0.
Beast Mode sky one up, and Kaio will try and take charge with Torment challenging. Yan brings us over to the corner. Fury being very patient offensively, though Calm has let that one go, and that's getting very awkward now for Version 1. Normally much more staunch defensively. They have let a few opportunities slip for Furia. As Kaio lob one ahead, and I think at this point, Furia is content to just throw the ball at the net, throw it at the backboard, and hope Version 1 can kind of give you a free shot or make some kind of other mistake. And it's been effective enough for Furia because Version 1 have played into that.
Last time we saw Furia on Neo Tokyo, it was against G2 in the Fall Open. And it was not pretty for Furia. This time they're looking to change that narrative and get back into it. Also, this time they're in the lead of the series. So different form. And Furia still looking to close it out, but this one has been a stalemate so far. Halfway through the game, no one has been able to get on the board. Chance here for V1, but this play is going to dissolve as Yan clears it to the corner. Beast Mode trying to keep it alive, though, goes off the ceiling. Didn't get the flip, but still has boost. The beast strikes, and V1 take the lead.
I was about to talk about Version 1 maybe trying to do too much and make something out of nothing when it's just not there. That play should not have worked from Beast Mode. He creates that entirely from the side wall going against his momentum and finds a way to give Version 1 their first lead in what it's got to feel like forever. And they almost double the lead as Torment shot whistles just a little wide. Now Calm trying to go for the throat here, but not there. And Yan will slow it down for Furia.
Furia.
Hard. Nothing there.
Looking for a way through. You see Kaio playing that one into Calm, basically. And now Furia have to play against the clock. And they've got to play against a V1 team that can hold off on a defensive stride. A double demo between Calm and Card. And a little bit of chaos in the midfield. Torment, though, will come out on top of it. Has enough boost. Wants to play this forward. Gets the dunk on the back wall. Beast Mode going for the shot. And a bounce posting in. And 2-goal lead for V1.
That is 7 goals in the series for Beast Mode. To give you an idea of how impressive that is, Card had 7 in the tournament coming into this series. He does have 1 to push him ahead there, but inside 90 seconds. Feels like about 20 minutes of gameplay since Version 1 had a lead. Now they've got a 2-goal lead. Go back to Game 2 when they were last in front. Yan with Card across the way. They are far from done here in Game 6. Though Card and Kaio both go screaming to the backboard. And a chance now for Version 1 to press the advantage.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh!
I'm lost for words, but I'll try to find some. What the heck was that? Ceiling pitch right under the crossbar for beast mode. And when he's playing like that, you just can't stop him, Stacks. The man can create magic.
83 miles an hour was only that slow because it came from midfield. My goodness. Beast mode has been awakened on Neo Tokyo. And it seems like just a formality that we play the final minute before another trip to Champions Field. We went the entire Fall Open without having a single Game 7. And all of a sudden, we're 2 for 2. Beast mode. Why not add another? The card is there to at least stop the bleeding. But with only 30 seconds left, it's little consolation at this point.
This is great for Beast Mode going into, and V1 as well going into this Game 7. You want Beast Mode to be feeling super comfortable. He's got 9 shots this game, by the way. Furia have 1. They have been shut down in Game 6. And Beast Mode and the rest of V1 have had their way. Yan will try once more to get it through, and he will succeed. A consolation goal for Furia as Champions Field's gonna get loaded up here soon.
So Beast Mode goes 3 goals on 9 shots. What a lackluster performance. Come on, you take 9 shots, you gotta score at least 6, right, Daz? Come on.
Okay.
What a performance out of this young phenom. Dragging version 1 back. Oh my gosh. Look at the numbers.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Absolutely crazy. Torment touched the ball 19 times that game. That we really witnessed the Beast Mode show.
We actually just saw Beast Mode go, hey, give me the ball and get out of the way. Oh, did he create or what? Well, as impressive as that was, that only counts for just 1, but it's the one they need to get to Champions Field.
Getting ready to get things loaded up here, and it does seem like, again, for Furia, despite being on that 3-goal run, despite taking this series, putting it in the palm of their hands, and having a chance to close it out, they fell flat. And this is a familiar map, a familiar feeling for both V1 fans and Furia fans alike. When Champions Fields get loaded up, greatness is what comes from it. But which team will take the helm?
NRG waits in the semis for maybe Furia as Kaio scores 9 seconds in.
The gray one strikes when the team needs most. Pass out, beats Torment to the ball, and sets the tone for how this game's gonna go.
In win or go home games, Furia 3-0. Obviously all in Game 5s, with this being their first Game 7 of the new season. V1 sitting at 2-2. Oh, Torment shot denied by Card. This will bounce back out towards Calm, and Jan falling into the net makes the save, and then Beast Mode hits the crossbar. Oh, it is a reversal of fortune.
He had everything lined up. V1 had the speed, they had the pressure, but that ball hitting the crossbar means that they gotta start over. Fortunately for them, they got plenty of time to, but for Furia, they're thinking they're lucky stars that didn't go in.
Good read by Calm, but it ends up with Yan. Torment up to the ceiling to meet him, and that's off just over the bar. Here goes Calm. Version 1 not gonna waste any time. You can imagine it is gonna be full throttle. Yan over Torment. Calm all alone at the back, and he made the save.
Great defensive stop from Calm. Fury is so close and extending that lead, and they're hungry for it. Yan comes off the respawn. Up on that one, testing Torment. He's playing the miss there, even though Torment's on the back wall. Kaio, a chance here. Being able to try to push this through, but V1 set on defense. Furia have a lot of work to do if they want to extend their lead.
Jan bringing it right back in and just could not finesse his way around Calm. Beast Mode with him. It's Beast Mode to take over. Who else? Calm's got to bail out. He needs that midfield boost. He got it, but it doesn't matter. Jan got the demo. So all that for naught, and then Calm spawns right in. He at least got a piece of Kaio. That slowed him down maybe just enough for the rest of version 1 to get back and help out. Card still there. Yan, no second touch. And Torment in Kaio's way. But Furia right now are all over version 1, and that demo certainly helps. It gets rid of Card. Kaio! Oh, he put the brakes on and let Beast Mode go by to avoid the demo. Brilliant.
Great work there to be able to stop that. V1 has such a strong push forward, and it gets denied after, again, weathering the storm, being so low on boost. Furia was swarming the orange half, but now, again, halfway through Game 7, Furia up by 1, still trying to hold on. V1 keeps knocking at the door, but the Furia, the fight in them won't let go.
Crossfield, Jan's there, just over Beast Mode, but he stayed with the play long enough. Kaio, Sky 1 up. Torment needs a second touch, and he just got there ahead of Card. Furia not letting version 1 get comfortable at all. More possession. Calm does take this. Card kind of relented for just a moment. Now Beast Mode. Torment starting to creep up. Calm got the demo, nobody to help, and Beast Mode strikes again!
You gotta put a hand up if you see Beast Mode with 100 boost. He comes alive here, lines up the double. Kyle can only sit and watch as he does it all himself and drags V1 back into Game 7.
Beast Mode now has more goals in this series than Card has in the tournament. 9 goals for B Mode. But it could still be all for naught if they give up another to Furia. Coming up on 90 seconds as Kaio just got in the way. Calm needs one more touch, and Card will not afford him the effort. It's Yan. Without Kaio, he's got Card downfield, and Torment, realizing that Card could chase him down very aggressively on defense. Now Calm to Beast Mode. Oh, they just barely miss on the connection.
It's good, though, that Calm gets that extra touch. He puts it into the corner. And look, Calm up again to try to shut down Yan. The amount of both teams just being able to watch out for the individual matchups, the player performances. Card gets a good breakaway. Just again shows you how close this head-to-head matchup is.
Good luck picking a winner in any series today. It always comes down to this. We still got 2 more to go. Torment meets Card. Calm nudges Kaio out of the play, but there's Yan. Last boss. Beast Mode big clear with 40 to go. Overtime starting to become a real possibility here. Again on Champions Field. Calm trying to go underneath Yan, and Yan able to catch up to it. Now 30 seconds. Calm to the wing, and Kaio sends it away from Torment.
Good double from Calm. V1 not really expecting that one, but a great challenge as well from Torment. Chance here, and Fury can gain control. Beast Mode going for the bump. Got the bump, and V1 get the goal. They score right in Game 7.
Beast Mode had Card in his sights. He hadn't always got him in this game, but he got him when it mattered most. 15 seconds. Has version 1 pulled it off?
It's not over yet.
It's not over. Yan couldn't bring it front. That is loose. Kaio coming in, and Beast Mode threads the needle. 5 seconds remain. Beast Mode to put it away once and for all. Gotta bring it to ground, and Calm does. Version 1, a huge come-from-behind victory.
Unbelievable from V1. My goodness, the team. Ice in the veins. Again, they start off hot. Furia go on a 3-game run. They look to close out the series. Just so much pressure on V1. Beast Mode puts it all into his own hands. They were worried about whether or not if Beast Mode has to show up, could he do it? And my gosh, does he deliver. And V1 have a ticket now into the semifinals. Well done for both teams.
What a performance, yes, from both version 1 and Furia. But 3 very valuable points going the way of version 1, separating them now from Furia. But man, oh man, did they deliver a classic here in the Fall Cup. And for version 1, I think over the last about 15 minutes or so, we found out exactly what they're made of. And we'll likely hear from them on the other side of the break. We've got our second half of quarterfinals coming up. Space Station Complexity. You don't want to miss that one either.